Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Animal Crossing Everyday. My name is Captain Explody, and your name is. I'm sorry, I don't have your name written down on the form right here. You might have to come back once you've written your name down on the list, and then I'll be able to let you in. It's silly. It's a little oversight. I understand. Some people just don't. They don't like signing their own name on the piece of paper. They give a fake name. That's fine, but the least you could have done was something. You know, with a little name down, and I would have been able to say it out loud. You would have been able to come on in. It's the way it goes, you know. So right now it's all dark because we're gonna go see Crazy Red. Hopefully, he's around here somewhere, and we will find him. Let me see. What do we got here? We have a special offer to a stunning classic bird. As always, we have a wide variety of other items as well. Why not stop by? Thank you. It's strange. I heard this noise for the longest time before I realized it was a bell cricket chirping. Boy, autumn sort of snuck up on me this year. In tune with nature. Yeah, some crud. Some crud from these boys. Not important. Not important. So, here we are again at Animal Crossing. We're almost at the end of the year. Can you believe that? Boy, time really flies whenever you waste your life making videos about Animal Crossing. Have you noticed that? I haven't. I've certainly noticed that. I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed it. My wife's getting very annoyed about it. She's like, you're gonna have to go get a job. You know, you gotta support the family. My wife and my 17 kids. And I'm doing my best, you know. I thought Animal Crossing, that's a surefire way to make a little bit of money, right? Everybody, it just seemed like the most logical thing. Play Animal Crossing every day for a year, the money will roll right in. It seemed like the most logical idea. Unfortunately, there were a couple of snafus in my plan. I didn't anticipate nobody watching the videos, but still, it's good experience. Isn't it? You know, they always talk about getting experience. If you work in the arts, you will understand that you'll have heard this. You're like, we can't pay you, but we can give you the experience. You know, I've been an artist and I've been a musician, and I work for free a lot. So this is nothing. This is part for the course. Doing an Animal Crossing everyday thing. Of course, why wouldn't I do it for free? Think of the exposure and the exposure. That's what they say. They don't say experience. They say exposure. Which is funny because once you do that, the idea is you do this and then you get exposed to a new audience. And then you get really big and then you'll get paid for your stuff, right? But it never works out that way, does it? Isn't that weird? Isn't that very strange that you do all this stuff in order to get over, and you never seem to get over? It's almost as if working for exposure, get with it guys, doesn't work. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Well, that's the way I see it anyway. It doesn't seem like it works, and that's just the life we live. I'm sure there are other artists out there who have went through the same thing, where you're like, you've been told to work for exposure, or you've been told to work for free just to get yourself over. It's not gonna work, man. Right, they're all talking about Crazy Red. Hi, Mitzi. They're all talking about Crazy Red, so he's around here somewhere. We will find him, and we will eat him. We will consume that Crazy Red. We will put him in our mouth. We will chew him up, and we will chew him down. This is what will happen to Crazy Red. Let me just double check, see where he is. He's not down here. He's got to be around here somewhere. He's crazy, that Crazy Red. Hello, Mr. Duck. What a coincidence. Why is it a coincidence? What are you talking about? Read this letter. You got it. When I first came, there was nothing. The emptiness saddened me, and I bent my will to planting flowers. Is this village not better for my efforts? Yeah, I got it. That's hilarious. Real funny. I've never been able to read the whole letter. Yeah, well, you know. I don't want to say you're an ignoramus, but you know. Anyway, so my wife's been at me a long time to go and do something else. You know, she thinks being an artist is a silly waste of time. And you know what? It's the longer the days go on, it gets harder and harder to prove her wrong. You know, it depends what you want out of life. Do you want money or do you want to paint a picture? Because I know what I want, both, but not easy to get. Not easy to get money for painting the picture. No, sir. Because you have to paint a picture that everybody likes, and I paint pictures that I like. Sometimes I paint pictures that I don't even like. You know? It's the same with making music. You know, a lot of the time, you have to make music that everybody likes, and in that way, everybody will like your music. And in theory, they'll purchase it. Right? But in practice, you're like, is that a spider? What is this? You see this? Cockroach? What is it? Oh, it's a cricket. Yeah, I knew that. I knew it was a cricket. I think I know a cricket. Of course I know what a cricket is. Come on, man. Anyway. You write music. You're like, I like this music. But for it to be successful, you have to depend on the fact that everybody else likes that music too. And a lot of the time they don't. They really don't. They really, really don't. So, you know, then you have to choose. Like, well, do you want to be satisfied with the music or do you want to be satisfied with the artistic success? And a lot of people pick the artistic success. And I'm more satisfied with the music. If the music sounds good to me, success, we did it, right? If it sounds good to everybody else and they buy it, sweet. But people don't really buy music anymore, you know? The internet has made buying a lot of or consuming a lot of art very difficult. So you just kind of have to make it for your own amusement, I suppose, you know? If you know what I mean. So, yeah, I'd say being an artist is pretty difficult these days. Thanks for asking. What a lovely question that was. Where is this fucking evil fox at? Where is he? I want him. I want him to come here so that I may purchase some of his items with money. Money that I can easily get in Animal Crossing that I can't easily get in the wild, wild world of real life because nobody will pay me for my art. And all I can do is art. I cannot contribute anything else to society. That's what I'm saying. My wife's always like, you gotta go get a job. I'm like, well, I can't do anything. I don't have any hands. And then she's like, you can do jobs with no hands. Look at this. And then she shows me a YouTube compilation of all the people who have no hands who went to work anyway. And I'm like, guys, you have no hands. Take it off. You don't have to go to work. What are you doing, you suckers? Stay at home. Why are there so many videos of people with no hands going to work that you can compile them into a compilation? Anybody else find that weird? She didn't find it weird at all. She was like, this is normal. Have you ever been on YouTube? Of course there's loads of compilations of people with no hands going to work. What are you talking about, you know? And I'm like, what are you talking about? What's going on here? So, I don't know. It's tricky business, you know. And then she's like, oh, of course you do have hands. I can see you right now. And then I'm like, oh, busted. What a weird lie that was. I didn't expect it to work, but I got away with it for a little bit. I got away with it long enough for her to be able to show me this compilation of all the people with no hands. Dude, if you got no hands, don't go to work. You don't have to go to work. Are you kidding me? You got no hands. Don't go working for the man. Get out of here. Sit at home. Get somebody to give you a cool, refreshing drink instead of going to work. Ridiculous. All right, let's see what we got. Wow, a big pink stereo thing. That's interesting. And a bed and whatever this is. Hey, now that my friend shows you impeccable taste. That very Tanabata Palm once sat in the famous museum. That kind of quality doesn't come cheap, you know. 7,000 bells. I mean, that's pretty good. I want to see what the price of this big love box is. And you know that, my friend, shows your impeccable taste. That very lovely stereo once sat in the famous museum. A different museum from the other one, obviously. That kind of quality doesn't come cheap, you know, for the price of 7,920 bells. No. I don't think I wanna. What's this? Nothing to your liking? I think I'll be seeing you coming back real soon, am I right? Probably. I like Crazy Red. He's a good boy. People give him a hard time. I think he's a good boy. Now, there is a guy out there hustling for his life, right? He has to go out there. He has to compete with Tom Nook, who has such lower prices. The only shop, legitimately the only shop in town, right? The Monopoly. And he's out there hustling, trying to be better. Nobody gives him a bad time. He's just a fox looking out for his own life, you know. And he's got hands. Does he have hands? I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look. So the point is, it's tough out there, the unemployment line, especially when you have hands. Because if you're unemployed, your employment office will go, why can't you get a job? You got hands, haven't you? I'm like, yes. See, this is another thing. The people with no hands are making it harder for the people with hands. The woman in the unemployment office is like, well, you know, I saw a video the other day, a compilation of people with no hands, and they were able to go to the work. And I'm like, yeah. So what if you have both your hands? What's wrong with you? Why can't you get up and go to work? And I'm like, I know, right? Those people with no hands. What are they thinking? They need to just stay at home. And the woman at the unemployment office is like, that's not what I said at all. You need to work harder, like the people with no hands. And I'm like, stupid people with no hands. And then she was like, don't go slagging on people with no hands. And I'm like, that's not what I was doing. You're twisting my words. Anyway, the point is, it's tough being an artist out there, isn't it? Not easy. They don't make it easy. But that's life. That's what the people say anyway. What people say that? I don't know. Probably just Frank Sinatra. He's dead, I think. His ghost might be rattling around somewhere. I haven't checked. I'm not interested in looking. I'm not a ghost hunter. Although I have been, but I gave it up. Wasn't interesting. Seriously, not as much fun as you think it's going to be. That's a fact, Jack. But anyway, there's Pom Pom. Hi. Hello. Well, we're going to wrap things up here for today. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow for more Animal Crossing shenanigans. I hope you could join me. That would really make me very happy and pleased, and I like it a whole lot. But if you can't make it, don't worry about it. We'll see you at some point. I'm here every day, so I'll see you at some point soon. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.